having had a few days with about 20 of our awesome disciples in the church, most of them young people, I just considered very strongly how great it is to have the treasures in our hearts, which God also treasures. And of course, Matthew 6, I think 21, Jesus said that where your treasure is, there your heart will also be. So whatever you consider valuable and precious in your life, that's where your motivations will take you as well, basically. I was reading this story. I remember this story from a long time ago that I meditated on it a long time ago, and it was 2 Kings 16. And this is King Ahaz, one of the really wicked kings of Judah, and he reigned in Jerusalem for 16 years, from 20 to age 36, I think. And he was a really evil king, and one of the things that happened to him was that he was attacked, and he then, what he does is quite telling about where his treasures are. And let me just read 2 verses. So Ahaz, the king, sent messengers to Tiglath-Pileser, king of Assyria, saying, I am your servant and your son. Come up and deliver me from the hand of the king of Aram, and from the hand of the king of Israel, who are rising up against me. And Ahaz took the silver and gold that was found in the house of the Lord and in the treasuries of the king's house, and sent a present to the king of Assyria. So basically, what he has is that there is a confederacy of 2 kings attacking him from the north, and he's in great distress, and what is the greatest treasure comes out when you're in deep trouble. And it's very clear that his great treasure is it's not his dignity, it's not his freedom, it's not about where his loyalties lie, it's not the house of God, it's not the fellowship that he could have with the Lord. No, he's willing to pay all of that. He's willing to give the money, all the money from his palace, and he's willing to give all of the treasures of the house of God to keep his own house on the throne of Judah, to protect his bloodline there, to protect his kingdom there. And this is something that speaks volumes about the kind of pride that we can have. You know, I am willing to sacrifice anything and everything. I'm willing to make deal with the devil if I can still keep control. I am willing to give up my freedom. I'm willing to give up my health, whatever, if I can have something on the other side. And this is kind of crazy because, and this is why I'm mentioning it, because it's so precious when you can say in your heart, no, I cannot do that. I cannot touch the treasures of the house of God. How could I? Those belong to God. They're not mine. And they're precious to me. They're valuable to me. The things that are precious to God are also precious to me. They matter to me. And this is a very important point, because when you can say that, then that actually sort of makes you unable to create certain alliances. It disables you from creating an agreement with, like, the king of Assyria. And that sounds like a bad thing, but it really is not in the long run. So my advice is just treasure the things that God treasures, and then stick to them and say in your heart, yeah, I'll stick to these, and whatever these disable me from doing, those probably are not so bad to miss out on. So just some food for thought in the morning. God bless you with this jolt, and God bless the rest of your day.